On my last holiday trip, I went to Morocco. I had some time off work, and so decided to take a vacation there. And I'd been before, so I decided to go see a different part that I hadn't seen. So I decided to go see the East Coast and the ocean, see the areas that people surf, and just see a different part of Morocco because in the past I had gone to the mountains. I actually went all by myself. I would have liked to go with some friends of mine, but unfortunately everyone was busy with work, so I had to go by myself. But what was good is that I ended up meeting a lot of nice people who were also traveling, and then I also made friends with a lot of people who live in Morocco. So next time I go, I can visit them and stay with them. So sometimes it's good to travel by yourself. I actually ended up renting a number of different Airbnbs that were very nice, and some were in people's homes, so I got to meet the people that live there. I did stay in one hotel, and it wasn't my favorite. It was directly across from the beach, which was really nice, but unfortunately the hotel wasn't very clean and a bit run down. I think I went for about 8 days in total, or now that I think about it, it was actually 10 days. I had only gone for 4 days the first time I went, so I wanted to stay a bit longer. So I made a longer trip. When I went, I was really quite lucky. The weather was really nice. It didn't rain at all, really. There was one thunderstorm on the second day I was there, and so it was really cool to see in the city there a great big thunderstorm. So I enjoyed watching that. But otherwise, it was really warm, but not too hot. And when I was by the ocean, there was a nice sea breeze to enjoy. When I was there, one of the reasons why I really like going to Morocco is I love the food. It's pretty rare that I have a bad meal there. I really like most things I eat, and it's really well priced. So I really like to eat tagine and couscous, and especially from all the street markets. I really like to just stop and talk with the owner of the stall and meet the person who is making my food. During the day, I really spent a lot of time sightseeing, either walking around cities, or for a large part of the trip, I rented a motorcycle. So I got to ride around the countryside and see areas that I would not normally see. And at night, I was actually often really worn out and tired from all my adventuring and sightseeing. So I would generally just relax at home at my Airbnb. A few times I went out and went to a restaurant to have coffee or a glass of wine in the evening. But in general, I would just relax at home and go to bed early so I could get up early the next day to go see other things. Definitely my favorite part of the trip was exploring the countryside on a motorcycle. I love to ride motorcycles, and at home here in France, I don't have a motorcycle right now. So I really enjoyed being able to go and rent a motorcycle and see a countryside that's very different from here in France. And so it gave me the opportunity to meet a lot of very nice people, eat good food, and really relax and have a different experience from Paris. Unfortunately, I did have a bad experience during the trip where I had eaten something. I think it was a bad falafel or kebab, and I was very, very sick with food poisoning. And so I could not leave my room. I was very ill, and to be by yourself and to be very sick in a foreign country it's not very good at all. So I was unable to leave bed or my room for about a day and a half. But otherwise, it was a very, very good trip.